Three,
Two,
two,
one.
one.
Go. Oh, that was fast.
Yes. Hello again, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Rimpage Live, where we talk about the principles of Rimpage that can be applicable in other areas of life. Katerina, I love having these talks with you. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fabulous. Thank you. How are you?
Excellent. I feel great because I'm so excited about what we're going to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
We have talked about power from the perspective of faith and confidence.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But today we're going to talk about power again,
Mm-hmm.
but from a different perspective.
Yes.
And that is from the perspective of today, tomorrow, and yesterday, those three periods of time.
Cool.
And where your power is. And I'm going to get us started.
Yes, I'm liking this conversation.
I want us to know that you are right now, today, living with the results of decisions you made yesterday and the time before.
Mm-hmm.
You are absolutely free in this moment to choose anything you want. You're absolutely free to make any decision you want. But you are not free to choose the results of those decisions.
Yes.
Those are fixed, they're set, and you cannot change them. So put those two together. If you are living today with the results of yesterday's decisions, you have no power in today to change those results. If you're feeling powerless in your life, that's why. Because you're focusing on the results of decisions you made yesterday that you cannot change. You absolutely can't change them.
Wow. That is where the feeling of powerlessness comes from. Because in this moment, I cannot change something that I have created yesterday. Yes. I've put all of the right ingredients for me to be feeling this way today, for my life to be a certain way today. And if that doesn't feel right, I cannot change it. The result of what I did yesterday, I cannot change today. But when can I change it?
Well, you can't change today's results or the results that you're living with today because these are results of actions you took yesterday. And remember, you're free to choose anything you want, but you're not free to choose the results. A good way to help us conceptualize these three periods of time of yesterday, today, and tomorrow is think of it in terms of baking bread. The bread you're eating today is the bread you baked yesterday. You can't change that bread. You can't go back and put those ingredients in different proportions. Right. It's already done. Today you have the bread to eat.
And the bread, when we say bread, we mean how does your life experience today feel and taste like? How is that bread? Is it tasty? Is it really everything you want bread to be? Nourishing? Does it feel great when you eat it? Does it smell fantastic? Or is it like hard like a rock or something?
Yeah. Are you enjoying it or not? Whether you are or not, the fact is you can't change the bread. You baked it yesterday. That's when you put all the ingredients together. And either you did it well or you didn't. Can't change it. Yes. But also remember, so that's yesterday. Today, remember, you are baking tomorrow's bread.
Yes.
So what are you putting in today?
Yes.
And when you think about it that way, you understand that today is the only period in which you have power.
Power, yes.
You have no power yesterday. You have no power tomorrow. Right now, today is where you're baking tomorrow's bread. So whether you enjoy tomorrow or not depends on what you're doing today.
That is what are you doing brilliant. Yep. That is so brilliantly put. And I hope that our viewers and listeners are going to really pay attention to hear and even go back. If you're watching this on replay, go and rewind it. Or if you're with us live, go back and rewatch it, because what Patrick said right here now gives you the clue as to where you have the power to change anything that doesn't feel right and doesn't feel good and that you want to create more of, right? Yeah. So changing yesterday's ingredients does nothing. You cannot do that. But changing the recipe today makes all the difference for what you will experience tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it. The only thing you can do with what you baked yesterday is eat it. You got to eat that. However you did it,
Yep,
good or bad, you got to eat that bread. You can't change it.
that's
But
it.
what you
Learn
can do
from
is
it. Learn from it by all
learn
means.
from
Do
it.
not
Yes.
repeat the same recipe tomorrow.
Right.
Not
Right.
repeat it. Change,
Right.
do something different today so that you have a different outcome tomorrow. And even if you haven't arrived at the perfect recipe, keep trying, keep testing, keep changing, keep being invested in finding the right recipe, because the right flavor will feel right. You will feel
Yes.
good in the moment. When you get all the
Oh,
ingredients right yesterday, today you will feel great.
and that when we talk about eating the bread, that's really what we're talking about is the feeling. How does your life feel today?
Yes.
How do you want it to feel tomorrow? So you see how the we can know the purpose of today. The purpose of today is to bake the bread so
Yes.
that tomorrow you can enjoy it.
Yes,
There
exactly.
is a time delay there. There's a time delay. You can't
Exactly.
have it today. You're baking it for tomorrow. And so what that means is we're always on the leading edge. We're on the
Mm,
cutting edge in every moment. Every moment we're putting in the ingredients that will be the bread we eat tomorrow.
exactly. We are creating our reality. We literally have the power to create our reality. And the power that we have in this moment will create the reality we're going to live tomorrow when our bread is ready to eat.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So
So,
again,
mhm,
yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead. I was going to
Um,
say that to put all of our attention on our focus and our beliefs, right? Not in thinking ourselves small, because the bread that the ingredients we were putting up yesterday, that's what we had yesterday. Today we have more
yeah,
ingredients to work with. We just gave you a new improved recipe to
yes,
try to bake
yes.
tomorrow something different, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So your attention, what you're giving your attention to, that's one of the ingredients. That's certainly going to affect you tomorrow.
Mhm.
Your thoughts, where are
Yes.
you spending thoughts? What are you giving thought to? That's going to affect you tomorrow.
Mhm.
That's an ingredient. Your actions are
Yes.
certainly going to give you a result tomorrow.
Exactly.
These are ingredients of the
Yes.
bread that you're baking for tomorrow.
Your
All of these.
attitude, meaning your belief
Ooh,
about it. Do you
yes.
believe that you will succeed and make the best bread ever? I put something there in the title, about creating greatness within, really achieving something great in your life. You can achieve a perfect bread recipe for yourself.
Yeah.
You can live your dream. You can create it. You are the only one who gets to create it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And you can't create a year at a time.
yes.
You can only build it one day at a time.
Mm.
Because
Moment.
all you can do today is bake tomorrow's bread, and all you can do tomorrow is bake the next day's
Yes.
bread.
And please be flexible in your thinking of when we're using yesterday, today, and tomorrow to depict this, that the moment that is past is yesterday. The moment that we have
Yes.
now is now.
Yes.
And the next moment is tomorrow, right? This is we're not talking 24-hour terms. It doesn't take 24 hours to bake a bread.
Right.
It takes few hours. But we're doing this to illustrate the point that it takes a certain amount of time to create something, right?
Yeah.
And the moment that you're no longer there, you don't have any power creating your now.
Yeah.
All of that, you already did that work. Everything that you are doing now is creating the next moment and the next and the next. So bring all of your attention, all of your belief, all of your expectation into knowing that you actually can create the perfect recipe for yourself.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
And don't give up
And
until you get there.
and don't judge yourself by yesterday's results.
Yes, yes, yes.
Or
Do
don't
not
predict
focus.
tomorrow by yesterday's results, because you
Yes,
are right now creating what you will experience tomorrow. And
exactly.
you have absolute freedom to create whatever you will.
Yes, that is the key there. That's the key. You're not bound by your old recipe. Change the ingredient.
You don't have to show up tomorrow as the person you were yesterday or last year.
Yes. Do you know what? I think this is the most impactful conversation that we have managed to condense something really like creation of our reality, deliberate creation of our reality, and staying on point with the reality that we live and experience in our life. We condensed it in the least amount of time necessary.
Yes.
I think really we need to put a bookmark here because this delivered a very powerful message. And I have a feeling you and I are going to repeat this
Yes.
again and again, because the bread recipe definitely seems to resonate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone to know that we are powerful. And if you haven't been feeling it, maybe this is why. Maybe you needed this understanding, this framework to see it through. So please watch it again and spend some time thinking about it, and then start playing with it.
Exactly. And any questions you have, we're happy to answer them, because we really want you to feel the most empowered version of yourself, because only when you feel the most empowered version of yourself can you create a recipe for success for your tomorrow and day after and day after and day after.
Yep. Make no mistake about it. You are a creator and you are powerful.
Yes, yes.
And I hope you enjoy tomorrow what you're making right now.
People are saying I need to manifest something. I think the bigger lesson is that you have already manifested something today. So what does it look like? What does it taste like? How does it feel? Right? That's the difference. The difference is whether you are manifesting it with knowledge that you are doing it, or you're manifesting it just randomly.
Katrina, if you ever doubted that you have power, understand that you're living right now the results of what your power created.
Absolutely.
You do have power, and you've been creating every day of your life the next day.
Yes.
Now do it on purpose.
That's it. Now do it on purpose. Beautiful, beautiful. That is our conversation for today, and our gift to you. So we hope that you will show up for yourself and go and create something marvelous. And we will
enjoy
back with more next Monday.
Take care. Thank you.